For the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball. Our ball game on KOFO is being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, also by Advent Health Ottawa, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Arvest Bank, and CarStar. Now from the Diamond, let's join KOFO's Luke Queen.
And welcome to the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball pregame show on KOFO, brought to you by our title sponsors, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. I am Luke Queen here at Harvey Drake Field at Orlis Cox as the Ottawa Arrows open up their 2020 baseball season. It's been a long time coming, but the boys are getting ready to play baseball once again, so we will be bringing you the action here on 1220, 103.7 FM, and KOFO.com. And I know the boys are anxious to get going here. We will open up this evening against the defending Kansas State champions from last year, Emporia, Post 5. Ottawa advanced to the state tournament last year and had a little bit of run of unfortunate luck out there. Came home and did not make it to the bracketed play, but advanced back out to the state tournament from, after a year absence in 2018. Coach Kyle Altic looking forward to a fun 2020 season. We're going to take our first time out, come back with our starting lineups. You're listening to the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball pregame show on KOFO, brought to you by our title sponsors, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, here on KOFO.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Yeah, welcome back to the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball pregame show here on KOFO. Luke Queen with you here tonight at Harvey Drake Field in the Orlis Cox Sports Complex. Going to give you the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First for Emporia Post 5, the defending Kansas State champions from 2019, who return about 90% of their roster, according to Coach Anthony Markowitz. They're going to be led off And by their shortstop, number 2, Caden Williams. Batting second and doing the catching, number 5, Bo Baumgartner. Batting third will be the pitcher, number 10, Cade Olmeyer. Batting cleanup, third base for number 22, Riley Wagner. Batting fifth in right field, number 19, John Miller. Batting sixth in center field, number 12, Camden Kermer. Batting seventh at first base is number 14, Skylar Douglas. Batting eighth at second base, number 6, Ethan Garrotti. Batting ninth, the extra hitter, number 3, Jay Stewart. And batting 10th, rounding out the lineup, is the left fielder, number 8, Hunter Groh. So Williams, Baumgartner, Olmeyer, Wagner, Miller, Kermer, Douglas, Garrotti, Stewart, and Groh rounding out the lineup. For the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows, leading off is the shortstop, number 9, Brady Beats. He'll be followed by first baseman, number 10, Lane Altick. Batting third and doing the catching, number 3, Brendan Oshel. Batting cleanup, the pitcher, number 7, Aiden Michael. The extra hitter for Ottawa bats fifth, number 26, Antonio Espinosa. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 27, Cole Swanson. Batting seventh in center field, number 30, Jose Richards. Batting eighth in right field, number 19, Ryan Laurie. Batting ninth in left field, number 23, Blake Olmeyer. And batting 10th at second base, number 32, Carson Hine. So Beats, Altick, Oshel, Michael, Espinosa, Swanson, Richards, Laurie, Olmeyer, and Hine, the starting lineup for the Post 60 Arrows. We're going to take our last time out. When we come back, we'll be ready for action from here at Orlis Cox Sports Complex. Thank you for listening to the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows pregame show, brought to you by our title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Many people are finding themselves spending more and more time sitting behind a computer or standing for long hours during the day. Each time we lean forward 60 degrees, the stress placed on our neck is increased dramatically. Bad posture can lead to numbness, pain, tense nerves, and even affect your breathing. Stress on your neck can also lead to tense upper back and shoulder muscles, resulting in frequent headaches due to this poor posture. This is Dr. Sherry Jung at Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Give us a call today for a no-charge consultation at 785-242-4100.
For Sutton's Jewelry, customer service during the COVID-19 crisis actually means customer safety. That's why they closed their doors for 2 months, a first in their 70-year history. And while they're still taking every precautionary measure to keep you safe, their doors are now open and they're ready to serve your jewelry needs. Stop in and celebrate with savings throughout the store, including Vera Bradley bags and gifts. Everyone at Sutton's Jewelry has missed providing that customer service to you. So stop in. They're now open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, Saturday, 10 to 2. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome back here to Harvey Drake Field at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex. Luke Queen with you here this evening to bring you Ottawa Post 60 Arrows baseball. Arrows out onto the diamond here and ready to get underway with the 2020 season. Been a long time coming here for these young men who have been waiting all spring to play ball, and it is time to get going here with this summer season for the 2020 Arrows. Playing host to Emporia here, Post 5, the defending state champions. Leading off for Emporia is the shortstop, Caden Williams. Aiden Michael on the mound for Ottawa, and the first pitch of the season is piped right down the middle by Michael. Good pitch, strike one. Michael goes into his windup, And the 0-1 pitch, just a little bit high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Emporia bringing back about 90% of their roster. Ottawa has a few newcomers out on the diamond with them here this evening. Michael's 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Good fastball there from Aiden Michael. Big swirling wind here at the ballpark this evening. Going to be interesting on some fly balls to the outfield, I'm sure. 1-2 pitch upcoming here from Michael. And just a little bit outside, Michael working with battery mate Brendan Oshel behind the plate. Around the diamond at first base, Lane Altick. Second base, Carson Hine. Shortstop, Brady Beats. Third baseman, Cole Swanson. Get the 2-2 pitch upcoming, and I'll get to the outfield. Fouled back to the screen. Count stays 2-2. In left field, Blake Olmeyer. Center fielder is Jose Richards. And in right field, Ryan Laurie for the Arrows. So good battle going on here between leadoff man for Emporia and Aiden Michael. Michael coming back after a year in American Nazarene University. Steps up, and curveball comes inside and clips the batter. So hit by pitch puts a runner at first base for Emporia. Brings to the plate the catcher, number 5, Bo Baumgartner. Bo been a staple of the Emporia Post 5 lineup for the last 4 years. It seems like longer. Good ball player, tremendous catcher. Yeah, Aiden Michael does with a runner. First comes set. Pitch is on the inside corner, strike 1. Williams gets his lead at first. Baumgartner ready at the plate. Michael looks over to first. Now comes set, and he'll step off. Reset. Michael comes set. 0-1 on his way, just a little bit up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner first, nobody out. 1-1 on the batter, the catcher, Bo Baumgartner from Emporia. Olmeyer gets one off the fifth, sends it out towards center field. Richards comes over, misjudges it, overruns it, and the ball will fall. Now runners will advance to second and third on the air. So second and third, nobody out. Might have been a little gust there at the end there as Richards was coming into his right and then had to reach up over his head with the ball off of his glove. First pitch in to Cade Olmeyer, the pitcher for Emporia. Comes to the plate. Pitch is up. 1 ball, no strikes. Olmeyer steps back in. Michael comes set. Pitch on its way. Strike. Olmeyer a little late on that swing. And Oshel going to come out as runner at second, maybe to go through a little bit of change in the signs that he's going to give Michael so they're on the same page. Meeting in the mound is over. Oshel comes back, gets behind the plate, and Olmeyer will step back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner second and third. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Michael's pitch swung at, and no contact there. It was up at the letters. Olmeyer took the cut. Couldn't catch up to the heat at that high in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Michael comes set, and the 1-2 pitch popped up. It's in foul territory. Swanson unable to make a play. Ball moved back on him, almost landed in fair territory, but did just land foul. So Olmeyer stays alive here. Still 1-2. And wind is messing with the ball when it's popped up. Both teams going to have to deal with it here this evening. Michael again with the 1-2 pitch. This time shot foul down the third base line. Ball count still remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. I know the wind advisory isn't really supposed to go into effect until after midnight, but it is a breezy one to start out here. Michael comes set, 1-2 on the way. This time swung at and missed, gets by the catcher, and run scores, and the runner will be safe at first. Now runners will be at the corners with nobody out. Brings up third baseman Riley Wagner to the plate for Emporia. I think Oshel might have thought that was a foul tip off the bat there, but it might have just ricocheted off the mask of the umpire, went back to the screen, and Olmeyer able to trot down to first base pretty easily. So first and third, nobody out. Pitch on the way is taken up high by Wagner. 1 ball, no strikes. Couple of errors for Ottawa here in the first. 1 run on the board for Emporia, unearned so far here for Michael. Michael comes set. Pitch on the way, down low, gets away from Oshel, but not far enough for the runner from third to come down, but the runner from first advances on the pass ball. Michael comes set, and the pitch on the way. Strike over the outside corner, good pitch there, right at the knees. Michael comes set again, and the pitch on the way, this time buried into the dirt. Nice block there by Oshel. Keeps it in front, and count moves to 3-1 here on the cleanup hitter for Emporia. Second and third, still nobody away here. Pitch on the way is on the inside corner at the letters, strike 2. So it runs full here on Wagner. Michael needs to come up with a good 2-strike pitch here, and he does as he throws it right past Wagner, gets the strikeout, the first out of the inning here. Brings to the plate right fielder number 19, John Miller. Again, another name that has been around the Warrior Post 5 program for quite a few years here. We have seen these Post 5 teams over the last 4 or 5 years on a consistent basis. First pitch down in the dirt, gets by Oshel to the backstop, and the runner will come down from third to score Emporia's second run of the ball game. Our second advances over to third as well. Michael trying to work it down low, but just kind of got too much on top of that one, buried it in the dirt. Michael from the set position. Pitch on the way at the belt, cold on the inside corner, strike 1. Evens the count out at 1-1 on the right fielder, Miller. Michael comes set, 1-1 on the way. This one taken up too high, ball 2. 2-1 pitch coming here from Aiden Michael. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Evens the count up. 2-2 here. Good pitch there by Michael. Down at the knees. Right down the middle, but Miller unable to make contact with a big swing. Again, with this win, might be helpful on long fly balls to the outfield. Miller gets into one here into the left center gap, and it is carrying, and it bounces, and it is out of here. John Miller, home run for Emporia, doubles the lead up. It is now 4-0 for Emporia. That ball definitely carried a little bit. Miller put a good swing on the fastball, but it got it into the meat of the bat, and it carried out over the Reese Nichols sign in left center field here on the Drake Diamond. So with one out and nobody on, the batter is center fielder Camden Kermer. Kermer a lefty first one. And Michael will see pitch taken up high. 1 ball, no strikes. Michael working from the windup. 1-0 pitch is fisted down foul along the third base line and evens the count out at 1-1. Michael in the windup, pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike 2. Aiden heading the count here on Kermer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goes into the windup, and the 1-2 swung on and missed, struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts in the inning here for Aiden Michael. And with 2 away, that brings up first baseman number 14, Skylar Douglas. Michael's pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. Douglas back in quickly. Michael ready to work. Pitch on the way, a little bit overthrown, ball away outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aiden's always been a guy that gets the ball and gets on the mound and ready to go. 1-1 pitch on the way, fouled back my direction, but off the screen. Aiden again up 1-2 in the count. And the 1-2 pitch upcoming here. Michael going through the signs now, has what he wants. And the pitch on the way, again fouled back into the screen. So it stays at 1-2. Little change so far this year is the, with all that has been going on, umpires not touching the baseball, just leaving them on the field for the players to go get. So a little bit of a change that we're used to seeing. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed, curveball, strike 3. So Michael strikes out the side, but not before Emporia strikes for 4 runs and 1 base hit. There were 2 errors and nobody left on base. We're back in 60 seconds from here at Harvey Drake Field. I'm Luke Queen. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
For the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others. For the ones who keep things going, no matter where they are. In extraordinary times, extraordinary people step up, like the ones standing guard and standing on the front lines, and the ones who are staying apart while still working together. With your efforts, we will get through this. We're grateful for all you do. Visit Grainger.com for resources that can help as you create your recovery plan. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? But taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil supports your daily digestive health using a special plant-based fiber called psyllium. Psyllium works by forming a gel in your digestive system to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Metamucil's gelling action also helps to promote heart health and slows down sugar absorption to promote healthy blood sugar levels. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
And welcome back here to Drake Field at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex. Luke Queen with you, bringing the action here for Arrows Baseball, the home opener in 2020, the opening day here for the Arrows. And Michael gave up 1 big swing there in the top of the first to John Miller, 2-run home run, before he was able to get 4 runs, none of them earned, as a couple errors led to the base runners that preceded the home run. Ottawa will look to get the offense going here in the bottom of the first. Starting lineup for post 60. Leading off is the shortstop, number 9, Brady Beats. He'll be followed by first baseman, number 10, Lane Altick. Batting third is the catcher, number 3, Brendan Oshel. Batting cleanup, the pitcher, Aiden Michael. Batting fifth, the extra hitter, Antonio Espinosa. Batting sixth is the third baseman, Cole Swanson. Batting seventh, center fielder, Jose Richards. He'll be followed up by the right fielder, Ryan Laurie. In the 8-hole, batting 9 is the left fielder, Blake Olmeyer. And rounding out the lineup, batting 10, the second baseman, Carson Hine. So Beats steps up to the box, gives a look down the third base line. Coach Altick tells him, get on base. Beats waits the first pitch. It's down the middle, strike one. Again on the mound for Emporia is number 10, Cade Olmeyer. Olmeyer been part of the program for quite a few years. Good pitcher here to start out. 4 post 60 to see. The 0-1 pitch was down low, ball one, so evens the count at 1 ball apiece. Olmeyer into the line, pitch on the way, swung at by Beats. Chopper out towards second. Tough hop, nice play there by the second baseman as he will throw on to first and cut down Beats there. Tough hop, but handled well by Ethan Garate for Emporia. So with one away, the batter for Ottawa will be the first baseman, Lane Altick. Lane, one of those rare throws left, bats right guys. We'll see what Lane has here in his first at bat for post 60. Pitch on the way, taken down the middle, strike one. So Ottawa trying to get a look here at the Emporia pitcher. Olmeyer shakes off a sign. Now he's got what he wants. Goes into the windup. Pitch on the way. Swung out. Altick dribbler down the third baseline. Going to be tough. And no play at first base. Altick gets credit for the infield single with that. Sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you hit it. It's where it goes. And Altick legs out the infield single. Puts a runner first with one away for the catcher in Brendan Oshel. Third player making his post-60 debut here for the Arrows. Oshel with a little bit of an open stance. Olmeyer checks Altick at first. Pitch on the way. Here's a strike down the middle. And it looks like Ottawa approach here, at least in this first time through, is going to be kind of see what Olmeyer is bringing. He's coming with that fastball. Olmeyer's pitch on the way, swung at it, the letters by Oshel, unable to make the contact there. Ball's behind 0-2. Olmeyer takes a look at first, now comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Is up too high, ball one. Looked like Olmeyer trying to get Oshel to chase out of the zone on that one as he threw it high. Catcher was even partially standing up there just to see if they could get him to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Olmeyer comes set. Oshel waits at the plate. Pitch on the way, this time down in the dirt. Nice block there by Baumgartner behind the plate for Emporia. The count evens out at 2-2. Oshel steps back in. Altick gets his lead. And Olmeyer will come set. 2-2 pitch on the way. And it's taken down a little bit too low. Count runs full here on Oshel. Oshel looks down. Third base coach Kyle Altick, who again gives the sign to base hit ball 4 here, I believe is what that was. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3 on Oshel, so 2 away.
The pitcher, number 7, Aiden Michael.
And brings to the plate the pitcher, number 7, Aiden Michael. If Aiden can help himself out here, find a gap, the ball, Olmeyer looks in. Michael now gets himself set. Olmeyer's pitch on the way is taken, strike down the middle again with the fastball. And the approach definitely here early on is to see what Olmeyer's bringing them. Baltic takes his lead. Olmeyer comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung at. Chop towards third. Big hop there taken by third baseman. Throw across the diamond is in time. And Ottawa is out in the first. He had no runs, one base hit, no errors, one man left on base. At the end of one, Emporia 4 and Ottawa 0. Back in 60 seconds with more Arrows baseball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Your employees and customers have new expectations when it comes to cleanliness. Cintas has the products and services you need to feel prepared. A trained Cintas technician can apply disinfectant and sanitizer spray to common surfaces. And we'll keep you well stocked with gloves, face masks, hand sanitizer, and disinfectant wipes, professional cleaning supplies, and PPE. Just a few ways Cintas can help you keep your business safe. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Do your relationships keep winding up in the same bad place with breakups, abuse, manipulation, or abandonment? There is a better way. Life Care Center of Ottawa offers hope for breaking old relationship cycles and achieving lasting change. Through a fun weekly group called Birth of a Family, you have the opportunity to engage with mentors who are working through life just like you. Lively discussion guides you toward new perspectives about God's design for you and your family and helps get to the root of damaging lifestyle and relationship choices. Want to get off the merry-go-round? Call Life Care today at 785-242-4500.
And back here at Harvey Drake Field at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex, Luke Queen bringing you the action here this evening. Emporia coming up here in the top of the second. Got 4 runs in the first on just one base hit, a couple Ottawa errors. Aided in those 4 runs. And a big home run from John Miller gave Emporia the 4-0 lead. Leading off the top of the second here for Emporia is second baseman Ethan Garate. Hayden Michael threw 35 pitches in that first inning. I want to try and keep that number a little bit lower here. We can see if we can get through the next couple here a little bit quicker. Michael's first pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Michael into the windup, and the pitch on the way. Swung at, popped up right in front of the plate. Michael's going to take it himself. A little bit of a gust there. He readjusted and made the catch. So out one there on just 2 pitches. And Michael just pops back up onto the mound. That's what he does. So with 1 away, nobody on, it's the extra hitter for Emporia, number 3, Jay Stewart. Again, this early in the season with the lack of ball these kids played in the spring, the coaches decided they're going to bat 10, and that's a good way to get everybody involved. Michael's first pitch, again, buried in the dirt, slides past the catcher to the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Coach Markowitz and Emporia brought back about 90% of their roster from the state championship last year. Ottawa lost a few. Michael one that got to come back. Aiden Michael, that is, got to come back after the absence from not being able to play in college this year. But he has been ready to go. Kyle Altick said that there was never a day that Aiden was not wanting to come back and play one more year of American Legion baseball. 1-1 pitch on the way, fouled back over the top of the press box here. On the count to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Now Michael goes into the windup and the 1-2 on the way. Curveball and battled foul back to the screen. Kind of a defensive swing there from Stewart, but able to make some contact and knock it back into the backstop. So again, the 1-2. Ready to go here. Michael getting his sign, now ready. Goes into his windup and the 1-2 pitch, and swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down here to open up the second inning for Emporia. fourth strikeout of the ball game already here for Aiden Michael. Just 5 outs recorded and 4 of them by the K. Hunter Groh steps into the batter's box. He's the 10-hole hitter here for Emporia. The first pitch is over at the knees, called strike 1. Groh, a lefty, open stance. Michael's same pitch right down the middle. Good pop on that one into the catcher's mitt, strike 2. Aiden Michael working quickly here, and Groh just gets a piece, able to foul it back on the third base side. I'm not sure if that one went out or not, but quickly ball tossed in to Michael. Groh back in, closes his stance up a little bit here with 2 strikes. Curveball hit to the right side, fielded out at second base to throw over to first in time. Hine to Altick for out number 3. So for Emporia in the top of the second, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
It is good to know your AC is ready for the summer. Before it gets hot, call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
And back here at Harvey Drake Field at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex, heading to the bottom of the second inning. Ottawa trailing Emporia here 4-0. Ottawa will send up Espinosa, Swanson, and Richards here. The first 3 due up in the second for the Arrows. Ottawa got a runner on in the bottom of the first, but unable to move him around. See if they can get something going here. Again, Antonio Espinosa, extra hitter for Ottawa here in game number 1. Antonio, another man who had an opportunity to come back and play with us and was just excited to get to play baseball once again. Espinosa takes a big cut at the first pitch. Unable to make contact with that. It is strike 1. Olmeyer working from the windup. Getting a sign from Baumgartner. Goes into the windup and the pitch. Foul back over the first base dugout, strike 2. So both teams having to get used to the ball's coming in not from the umpire when it's fouled out of play. They're coming in from the home team dugout. Now Olmeyer's got it. He's on the mound and into his windup. The 0-2 pitch on the way. A little bit of a hesitation, and ball crosses at the knees, called strike 3. So 1 away to open up the bottom of the second for Ottawa.
Center fielder number 30, Jose Richards.
Brings to the plate the third baseman, number 27, Cole Swanson. Swanson, a little bit of an open stance. He waits Olmeyer's first offering, and it is outside, ball 1. Swanson kind of been in the middle of the lineup the last couple of years here for the Arrows. Back there once again this summer. It's on the way. Swanson takes it on the outside corner, called strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Olmeyer gets his sign. Goes into the stretch, or into the windup. Delivery into the dirt. Gets by Baumgartner. He'll pop up, chase that down, and throw it back to the pitcher. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Swanson. Cole steps at the front of the box. Comfortable out early, seeing it quick. A little late on the fastball there at the letters, and it's strike two. Olmeyer likes to work quickly as well as he's on the mound ready to go. 2-2 pitch on the way, catches the outside corner. Another called strike three taken here by the Arrows. And 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. And with 2 away and nobody on, the batter's center fielder number 30, Jose Richards. Richards back with the Arrows after an absence last year. Looking forward to having Jose back and playing ball again this summer. First pitch from Olmeyer was taken low. 1-0 the count on Jose Richards. Richards takes one. Evens the count at 1-1 as Jose watched that one go down the middle. And the Ottawa hitters are kind of being patient here early on, trying to get a strike out of Olmeyer, who is delivering. The next pitch is in the dirt, ball 2. Balls, 1 strike. Olmeyer into the windup. Richards awaits. Swing. Ball hits the right side. Finds its way into right field. And Jose is going to be on with a single. Nice quick short approach there on the swing from Jose. Shot it through the right side past the diving attempt of the Emporia first baseman. Brings to the plate right fielder Ryan Laurie. And split time a little bit last year with the A's and the Arrows. In right field here this evening. First pitch on the way. Laurie takes a cut. No contact. It's no balls and 1 strike. Richards gets the lead. Olmeyer gives him a look. Now comes set. He'll turn and throw to first. Richards back in there safely. Olmeyer back to the rubber, gives a look to first, comes set, and the pitch. This one high, 0-1. 1-1 the count on the Arrows right fielder. In the opening day for both of these teams, so got a lot of baseball that will be played in the next 7 or 8 weeks. 1-1 pitch taken high there by Laurie. Now ahead 2-1 in the count. Olmeyer comes set once again, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside, count runs to 3-1. Laurie with a good count to hit in here, and likes to drive the ball gap to gap for sure. If he can find a hole out there, let Jose get running along those bases, we could see some fun. 3-1 pitch fouled back. Good swing there by Ryan. Looked like he was trying to go to the right center field gap with that swing. Just a little bit under it. Popped it back over the top of the press box here. Richards takes his lead. Olmeyer comes set. And the 3-2 pitch. They're going to throw over one time with a full count. And 2 away. Runners should be moving with the pitch. So there's a better chance here to plug a gap and maybe get a run. Richards, and the pitch is taken for ball 4, gets back to the backstop. And Laurie reaches on the walk. So 2 away, and runners at first and second, and the left fielder Blake Olmeyer comes to bat. Ran into Blake during basketball season, and at that time was really looking forward to playing baseball this year, so I'm glad to see that he's back out here. First pitch to Olmeyer, swung on and missed, strike 1. Olmeyer with more of a upright close stance here. Olmeyer coming set. A 1 pitch on the way, popped up and foul, and it's going to take a big gust as that lands on top of the press box. strike two. 0-2 the count here on the Arrows left fielder, Blake Olmeyer.
If you happen to get a foul ball, there's a nice lady number to make the name over by the third base dugout. She has quarters for you. Ball in her.
Olmeyer coming set. 0-2 pitch on its way. This one's outside, ball one. We're trying to get Olmeyer to expand the zone a little bit there, but Blake, a nice job to stay back on that one. 1-2 pitch on its way. Swung on. It foul down the third base line off the third base dugout. So the count remains 1-2. Again, runners first and second, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Arrows trailing Emporia 4-0. Olmeyer coming set, and the 1-2 pitch on its way again, this time buried in the dirt. Nice pick there. Baumgartner going to throw behind the runner at second, but Richards gets back in safely as the count evens out at 2-2. So Baumgartner been a good catcher for many years and has a good strong arm. And his infielders know that he's not afraid to throw behind runners. 2-2 pitch on the way, this time up and out. Runs the count full at 3-2. So again, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runners can go with the pitch here. Olmeyer coming set. Pitch in. Olmeyer sends a fly ball to center field. And it is carrying, but caught out near the warning track for the third out of the inning. So for Ottawa in this second inning, they get no runs. There was 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left on base at the end of 2 full innings of play. It is Emporia 4, Ottawa 0. Back after this on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
You know Bank Midwest is where common sense lives. Doing the little things like knowing your name. And it means supporting local sports teams like the Ottawa Post 60 Legion baseball team. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And back here, once again, from the Harvey Drake Field at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex, I'm Luke Queen bringing you the 2020 season opener for the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows. Top of the third inning, Emporia will send up Caden Williams, Bo Baumgartner, and Cade Olmeyer to the plate. All 3 able to get on base and scored in the 4-run first inning for Post 5. Williams reached hit by pitch, his first at bat. 2-2 curveball that got away from Aiden Michael. Got the front elbow there of the Emporia shortstop. First pitch from Michael here in the top of the third is a little bit low in the dirt. Ball 1. Second pitch on the way, and Williams fouls it down the first base line. Nice pickup there by the Emporia player. Standing just outside the first base dugout. Flip it back to Michael. 1 ball, 1 strike. Michael into the windup, pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Good fastball that tailed away from the left-handed batter. Waiting on top here in the count. And the curveball spoiled there as Williams able to fight it off. Foul it over the third base dugout. The count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Michael was at 46 pitches after the second inning. He threw 35 in the first, so a much more efficient second. Want to stay more on that pace, does Aiden. Pitch on the way, and again, struck foul. This time, first base coach Matt Baumwart with the pickup for Emporia. He'll flip it back to Aiden Michael. And we'll have another 1-2 pitch upcoming here. Michael again into the windup. Fastball popped up towards center field. Richards drifting back. He doesn't see it, and it is gone as it floats over the fence. I thought Jose didn't see it, but he realized that it was going to get out of here and just kind of let it go. So a second home run for Emporia here this evening. This one for Caden Williams, the leadoff man, the shortstop. And that gets Emporia its 5th run of the ball game. And brings to the plate the catcher, Bo Baumgartner. He reached on an error his first time, 2-base error on a fly ball to center. Michael's pitch, breaking pitch, right down there through the zone, strike one. Baumgartner, a little bit of an open stance. Michael goes into the windup and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Fastball knocked down at the plate. Count quickly goes to 0-2. Michael ready on the mound. It's the sign for Moschel, goes into the windup and the 0-2 pitch. It just missed away. It looked good from here, but must have been just off the black on the outside corner, and it'll be ball one. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Chopper, deep, short, beats, long throw across, and he just doesn't have enough on it there. That would have been a tremendous play by Brady Beats if he was able to get that deep in the hole, but Baumgartner will beat it out for the infield single. So runner at first, nobody out. Batter is the pitcher, number 10, Cade Olmeyer. Olmeyer also reached on an error in the first. It was swinging strike 3 that got past the catcher. This time, first pitch popped way into the air, just over short, and miscommunication as it falls down. Olmeyer was coming across hard, and it looked like nobody made the call on that one. Nobody able to get a glove on it, so we're going to give Olmeyer credit for a single on that one. But it's going to put runners at first and second with nobody away here and bring up the cleanup hitter, Riley Wagner. Wagner struck out swinging his first at bat. Michael going to step off as he realized he had stepped on go into the windup. Now he'll come set. And first pitch to Wagner is inside and low, ball one. One ball, no strikes. Michael comes set at the mound. 1-0 pitch on the way. He is again down too low. 2 balls, no strikes. Now a late break and a throw to third gets by Swanson at third. And Baumgartner is going to round the bases. He'll score on the throwing error. He got kind of a late break on that. Oshel throw was a little bit too low and wide there of Swanson, unable to knock it down and keep the runner at third, but the courtesy runner for Olmeyer is at second base. I believe that's Hayden Baumwart in the courtesy run. Swung foul tip off the catcher there. Strike one, runs the count now to 2-1 on the Emporia third baseman, Riley Wagner. Oshel looks like he's fine there. Just a glancing blow, but the foul tip went straight back off the side of his mask. 2-1 pitch on its way here from Aiden Michael. And it is chopped towards third, but foul. And the third base coach from Emporia makes the pickup and returns the ball out to the pitcher.
We get our balls back. We're good.
So 2-2 the count here. Runner at second. Nobody out for Emporia in the top of the third. Michael comes set. Pitch on the way. Down low. Nice block there by Oshel, but the count will go full here at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So full count on the cleanup man for Emporia. And Michael comes set on the mound. And the pitch on the way is into tight ball 4. So Wagner draws a walk. Now runners at first and second with nobody out for right fielder number 19, John Miller. Miller drove one to the left center field gap for a home run in the first. 2 more runs here in the third already. Nobody out. First pitch on the way, breaking ball called, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike count on John Miller. Pitch got away from Michael behind the batter. Go back to the backstop, and it'll allow the runners to advance on the wild pitch. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Michael will come set, 1 ball, 1 strike, and a pitch on the way. Right across the heart of the plate, taken by Miller, strike 2. One-two pitch upcoming here. Michael will come set, and the pitch on the way, this time buried in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hayden got a little bit too much on top of that one. He's trying to keep it down in the zone. Might have just been a little bit of overthrow there. Early on in the season here, these boys have only had just about a couple weeks of practice so far. 2-2 pitch is taken up high, ball 3. So the count will run full here on the right fielder for Emporia. Michael comes set, 3-2 pitch, swung out and missed, strike 3. The first out of the inning recorded via the strikeout. And brings to the plate the center fielder, Camden Kermer. So Kyle Altick will pop out of the dugout here, and it looks like he's going to go with new pitcher as Michael has reached his pitch count. So we're going to have a pitching change here in the middle of the third with 1 away. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
For the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others. For the ones who keep things going, no matter where they are. In extraordinary times, extraordinary people step up, like the ones standing guard and standing on the front lines, and the ones who are staying apart while still working together. With your efforts, we will get through this. We're grateful for all you do. Visit Grainger.com for resources that can help as you create your recovery plan. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now more than ever, trust ABC News Radio.
This is something that we all have to deal with together.
We're answering your questions.
Just put some kind of a cloth barrier over your nose.
Adding special coverage.
The reach of this virus, it touches everything from what we wear to how we feed ourselves.
With straightforward reporting.
With the Trump administration pushing states to reopen businesses, some governors are pushing back, saying
during this time of concern and after it, ABC News Radio is the most trusted source, anytime, everywhere.
Every weeknight after the 6 o'clock news on KOFO.
And welcome back here to Ottawa Arrows Baseball. Luke Queen with you at Harvey Drake Field. Pitching change here in the middle of the third inning. Lane Altick will come on for his first appearance here for the Arrows. Altick moves from first base to the mound. Looks like Ryan Laurie was going to move in from right field into play the infield as Cole Swanson went to right. Aiden Michael will probably moving to third base, and Laurie will move to first. So Altic comes on his first mound appearance here for the Arrows. Michael finished 69 pitches on the ball game. He had 5 strikeouts in 2 1/3 innings. So Altic comes on the lefty. He'll face center fielder Camden Kermer is the batter. Cole Swanson in right field, Aiden Michael at third, and Ryan Laurie now at first with Lane Altic on the mound. Altic's first pitch on the way is a called strike on the inside corner. Definitely different here. Altic coming on with runners at second and third and 1 away. 0-1 pitch on the way, popped up, foul, and out of play, strike 2. So Altic doing a good job getting ahead here to start out. No balls, 2 strikes. Altic looks in. He's got his sign, and now comes set at the belt. 0-2 pitch on the way. Curveball stays high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kermer struck out his first at bat. He's down 1-2 here in this plate appearance. Line drive off the bat just over the outstretched glove of Hine. Swanson will come in, fire the ball into the cutoff man, Laurie. But Kermer gets the RBI single as Baumwart, the courtesy runner for Olmeyer, crosses the plate. So runners at the corners with 1 away for the first baseman, Skylar Douglas for Emporia. Kermer, and he got sawed off on that one, but was able to get enough of it to send it into right field for the single. Runners at the corners, Altic comes set. First pitch on the way, swung on, fouled out of play, strike 1. Altic working ahead here, at least on the first 2 batters. Coming in throwing strikes. Lane comes set, and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. Good movement there and good life on the fastball there from Altic. Altic looks in to Oshel for the sign. Altic also doing a nice job of keeping that runner close at first base. Puts his leg, 0-2 pitch. It's a little bit up and away. Good 0-2 pitch there. See if they could get Douglas to chase. Maybe get himself into trouble. Maybe hit one or a double play ball. Ottawa looking to twist it up the middle. Altic in comes set at the belt. And the 1-2 pitch. This time fouled off again just right of the press box area. The count remains 1-2. Altic had Douglas a little bit off balance there, but a good job there by the first baseman for Emporia. Trusting his hands and able to fight that pitch off. Altic comes set at the belt. Another 1-2 pitch on the way. This time a little bit too high. Ball 2 evens the count up at 2-2. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Emporia 7, Ottawa 0. Runners at the corners and 1 away. Altic set again. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up, and I believe again this one's going to get out of play. And it actually got blown back in and hit the top of the netting and landed in play. But when it came off the bat, I was for sure that was going to be in the 4th row. But maybe a little bit of an extra gust from the south. Brendan Oshel had not completely given up on it. and it just clipped the top of the netting as it came back in and unable to make a play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Altick's 2-2 pitch on the way. This one up and away. Ball 3. So full count on the Emporia first baseman, Skylar Douglas. And Altick trying to win this battle here in out number 2 for the Arrows. Altick kicks and delivers. And again, another foul ball out of play. This time it actually hits the pole and bounces back in. So twice in one at bat, Skylar Douglas has hit it out of the park, and it came back in. Both were foul. All right, so another 3-2 pitch coming up here from Lane Altick to Skylar Douglas. And the pitch from Altick, and this time a dribbler left side, and Beats trying to turn on that one. A little bit of a slip. It would have been a heck of a play. And we're going to credit Douglas with an infield single and the RBI on that one, as it would have been a play from deep short for Beats to make. So runners at first and second now. Second baseman Ethan Garate, the batter for Emporia. Emporia plates its 8th run of the ballgame. Altick comes set for the Arrows. And the pitch on the way. Over at the knees, strike 1. Ottawa could really use a 2-hop ground ball, hit to short or second. See if they can twist it up the middle. Altick set, and the 0-1 pitch. Line shot towards second base, taken by the second baseman, and a runner at first had wandered too far off the bag, and so it goes down as a 4-3 double play, and that ends the inning for Ottawa. For Emporia, they get 4 runs on 4 base hits. Not 1 out of air and 1 man left on base. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
This is Craig Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dangle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
At CarStar, we're taking precautions to keep you safe. If you're more comfortable with no contact, we're offering pre- and post-repair pickup of your vehicle, and you can even pay by phone. CarStar, we'll take it from here. 402 North Main Street, 242-8916.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And back to action here at Harvey Drake Field. Carson Hine leading it off for Ottawa in the bottom of the third. Takes a first pitch down and away for a ball. Hine involved in that double play to end this top half of the inning after Emporia had put 4 more runs on the board. Two-0 pitch on the way. Hine fouls it down the right field line. Out of play. And the count will go to 2-1. Hine, another new face here for the Arrows. Obviously, defensively so far. Big play to get out of a tough situation. Hine line drive into right field, base hit. Good swing there by the Arrows second baseman, who have their leadoff man on board.
Shortstop, number 9, Brady.
To open up the bottom of the third, and back to the top of the order, shortstop, number 9, Brady Beats. Beats was retired on a 4-3 putout in the first inning for the Arrows. Beats was really starting to hit his stride offensively last year, had a little bit of an injury, and unable to participate in postseason action, and it was just an inopportune time for Brady, who was really starting to hit the ball well that point in the season for the Arrows. Hine gets a small lead, but Olmeyer tosses over anyway. Now Olmeyer will come set, Beats awaits, and the 1-0 pitch called a strike at the letters, evens the count at 1-1. And Hine gets his lead. Olmeyer gives him a look and comes set. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, chopped foul right at the plate. Pushes the count to 1-2 here on the Arrows shortstop, Brady Beats. Olmeyer comes set again. And the 1-2 pitch. Curveball, inside and low, ball 2. The Arrows trailing 8-0 here in the bottom of the third, looking to get the offense started here. We've got a leadoff single from Carson Hine, and Brady Beats at the plate. Get another curveball in the dirt. Beats thought about it, didn't trigger, and the count will run full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, the full count payoff pitch coming up here is a fastball up and away, and Beats draws the walk. And the Arrows have runners at first and second here with nobody out. And Lane Altick comes to the plate. Altick reached on an infield single last time, kind of chopped it down the third base line, and it died about 35 feet down the line, and it would have been a tremendous play if the third baseman was able to come up with it, but unable to do so. Altick with the infield single. First pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Altick just a little bit tardy on that one. Olmeyer comes set, and the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball up at the letters, swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes on the Arrows pitcher. As it came on in relief of Aiden Michael in the top of the third inning. And a nice job on just 13 pitches to get a couple outs there, limiting some runs that were on. 0-2 pitches up high, taken for a ball. Altick resets in the box, and Olmeyer will come set. Pitch on the way, and inside corner called strike 3. Nice fastball with good life on it there from Olmeyer.
Number 3, Brandon Oshel.
4th strikeout of the evening for Olmeyer. The runners at first and second with 1 away now. The catcher, Brendan Olmeyer, will be the hitter for post 60. Pitch on the way, and Oshel takes it high. Beats at first, Hine at second, 1 out. Pitch on the way. Oshel will take it on the outside corner, strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1. And Olmeyer comes set. Oshel waits at the plate. Pitch on the way. This one in the dirt. Oshel would not offer it that. It is 2 balls and 1 strike on the Arrows catcher. Runners get their lead. Olmeyer set and delivers. All 3 up too high. Good hitters count here for the Arrows catcher. See if Olmeyer tries to groove one, or if he tries to see if he can get an anxious hitter. He does try and groove it, throws it right past Oshel. It's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runners get their lead. Pitcher comes set, and the 3-2 pitch is up high and tight there. So Oshel also draws a walk. Now the bases will be loaded.
Michael
Of Arrows, and brings to the plate third baseman Aiden Michael. Looks like we're going to have a quick conference at the mound here for Emporia. So Hines started the inning with a single to right. Beats drew a walk. Altic went down on strikes, and Oshel drew a walk to load the bases here for the Arrows. Cleanup hitter, a lot of experience. And for Aiden Michael, he was put down on a chopper to third his last at bat and went 5-3 in the box score. Courtesy runner coming in to run for Oshel at first is Liam Robertson. The courtesy runner at first is Robertson. Second base is Brady Beats, and over at third is Carson Hine. And again, it is Aiden Michael at the plate for Ottawa. First pitch on his way. Michael a little bit behind that fastball. He'll fall behind 0-1. Needs good solid contact here. Let the ball travel. 0-1 pitch on its way is called the strike at the letters. So Michael down 0-2. Olmeyer working out of the windup here for Emporia. Pitch taken down too low and away. Ball 1. Michael waits at the plate as Olmeyer goes into his windup and delivers 1-2 pitch, and now timeout called as Michael was tired of waiting at the plate. Olmeyer now ready, wind up in the pitch. Off-speed pitch down in the dirt and away. Evens the count at 2-2. Braden's done a nice job here, waiting for his pitch, even when he was down 0-2. 2-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good pitch tailing away there. Michael just unable to catch up to the fastball moving away.
Extra hitter number 26, Antonio Espinosa.
So with the bases loaded and 2 away, the batter for 060 is the extra hitter, Antonio Espinosa. Antonio went down looking his first time up. Comes out swinging here to pitch up around the letters. Takes a big cut, no contact. Falls behind 0-1. Antonio with just a slightly open stance. Pitch on the way. Espinosa gets it off the fist, but he sends it out to center field. We got one run across the plate. Beats is rounding third, and he's headed for home. He'll score. And a 2 RBI single there for Espinosa gets Ottawa on the board here in the bottom of the third. Was no play at the plate on that, so wasn't the most sharply hit single, but it produced 2 runs there for the Arrows. And there's going to be a pitching change. So with this pitching change, we'll go ahead and take a timeout at the second visit of the inning for Emporia. And we're going to take a 60-second timeout. It's Emporia 8 and Ottawa 2. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
For the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others. For the ones who keep things going, no matter where they are. In extraordinary times, extraordinary people step up, like the ones standing guard and standing on the front lines, and the ones who are staying apart while still working together. With your efforts, we will get through this. We're grateful for all you do. Visit Grainger.com for resources that can help as you create your recovery plan. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Your employees and customers have new expectations when it comes to cleanliness. Cintas has the products and services you need to feel prepared. A trained Cintas technician can apply disinfectant and sanitizer spray to common surfaces. And we'll keep you well stocked with gloves, face masks, hand sanitizer, and disinfectant wipes, professional cleaning supplies, and PPE. Just a few ways Cintas can help you keep your business safe. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
And back here at Orleans Cox Sports Complex, Skyler Douglas on to pitch for Emporia. He moves in from first base. Cole Swanson will be the batter. Antonio Espinosa just singled up the middle to score 2 for the Arrows. Runners at first and second. Liam Robertson at second. Antonio Espinosa at first. The first pitch from Douglas is taken inside by Swanson, ball 1. First and second, 2 away, 1-0 count on Swanson. The second pitch on the way is taken for a strike. Douglas, a side armor, coming in at a awkward angle here, so the batter's going to have to stay on it there. This one tails in. Swanson lets it stay in, and it's 2 balls and no strikes on the batter. Try and get the defensive switches there for Emporia if I can. Shortly. Swanson right on it, fouls it straight back. It would have hit Ricky Roth sitting to my right in the head if he wasn't paying attention. But good thing they have a net out here, Drake Diamond. Ricky would have been in trouble. Evens the count at 2-2 on Cole Swanson. Douglas comes set, and the 2-2 pitch. A little bit more over the top. Swanson right on it once again. This time fouls it back over the top of our heads, so the count stays even at 2-2. Douglas back to the mound. Swanson digs in at the plate. 2-2 pitch once again, and this one over the top of Swanson's head. A nice play there by Baumgartner. Come out of his squat and make that catch. Keep the runners from advancing. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Swanson awaits the pitch. It's on the way and swung on, fouled off of Swanson before he got out of the box. So we're going to repeat the 3 ball, 2 strike pitch. If Cole would have gotten out of the way of that one, it was tailing back in on him and just kind of bearing down on his hands. He was just able to get the bat on it and foul it off of his front foot. So the runners will go with the 3-2 pitch, and it's on its way. Swanson shoots it down the right side, but it will not be able to. Wind is not going to help that one get back into fair territory. So again, we've got a 3 ball, 2 strike pitch. So again, a 3-2 pitch here with the runners on the move. Couple big gusts here. Swanson just gets meat on it. It can go. And a full count pitch is swung on and missed. That'll end the inning for Ottawa, who get 2 runs on 2 base hits. With no errors and 2 men left on base. At the end of 3 complete innings of play, it's Emporia 8, Ottawa 2. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
Hey, welcome back here to Harvey Drake Field. Luke Queen bringing you the action from here at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex here this evening. We're headed to the top of the fourth inning here in game number 1 of this twin bill this evening between Ottawa Post 60 and Emporia Post 5. Emporia leading 8-2 here in the top of the fourth. Down towards the bottom of the order, shortstop number 3, Jace Stewart, will lead off here for Emporia. Lane Altick continues to work here for the Arrows. Altick came in, got the last couple outs of the third inning. First pitch from Altick fouled back to the screen, strike 1. Altick came in with runners at first and second and 1 away. Got a line drive to Hine at second, who then threw to first for the double play. The 0-1 pitch is down low and away, ball 1. Altick working out of the windup, and the 1-1 pitch on the way is tapped down towards third. Gets by Swanson, play made by Bates, but again, it's just too deep in the hole. It's going to take a tremendous play there. The arm of
left fielder number 8, Hunter Grove.
was going to have to be incredibly strong to get that across. Brady Bates has a good throwing arm and does a good job of getting rid of the ball quickly, but was kind of moving towards the third base bag, having to throw across his body to first. So Stewart on with the infield single, brings to the plate left fielder Hunter Grove. First pitch from Altick swung on and missed, strike 1. So Stewart at first with the single. Altick comes set now. The 0-1 pitch, curveball, nice bend on that one as it breaks right through the heart of the zone. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on the left fielder here for Emporia. Altick again set. We've got time called here at the plate. Altick will reset, so will Grow. Altick comes set, and timeout called once again. Looks like this time was called by the batter. Altick again set here. No balls, 2 strikes. Still kind of setting up along the outside corner. And time called again as Altick was giving a good long look there at first. It's Stewart. Oshel again through the signs. Altick ready. Set. Lifts his leg and the pitch on the way. Driven in towards the right center field gap. And struck really well, and it is out of here. Hunter Grove jumped all over that pitch and drove it out of the ballpark for the home run. It's going to plate runs 9 and 10 here in the ball game for Emporia, and Grove was all over that offering there. Scoring out 10-2. Back to the top of the order for post 5. It's third baseman number 2, Caden Williams. Williams is 1 for 1 on the night. He homered his last at bat. He reached hit by pitch in his first at bat and came around to score later after a couple errors. First pitch from Altick taken inside, ball 1. Altick winds and delivers a little bit up and away, ball 2. pitch on the way from Lane Altic, driven towards left center field. And the ball's down, and it's rolling off the fence in the gap. And Williams will stroll into second base with a double. Williams now 2 for 2. Home run and a double brings to the plate the catcher, number 5, Bo Baumgartner. Baumgartner is 1 for 2 on the night, reached on an error his first at bat, singled his last at bat, has scored both times he's been up and on base. So the runner is second and nobody out. Baumgartner the batter. Altic turns and looks at second. No throw. And now returns to the mound. Face off with the post 5 catcher, Bo Baumgartner. Altic set at the belt. Spins and throws. And runner just back in. Kind of a little timing there between Altic and Beats. Almost caught Williams off. There was not much space there, just between Beats and Williams, and runner just able to get back in before the tag. Altic now sets, fires, pitch down the middle, strike 1. Lane has done a nice job getting in front of most hitters. Just finding some holes and few infield singles, couple big swings from Emporia. The 0-1 pitch is low and away. Ball 1 evens the count, 1-1 on Baumgartner. Altic looking in for the sign, has the one he wants, comes set at the belt. Pauses, lifts the leg, and fires. Baumgartner pops it high up third base line, and a blown back in. It'll land foul. Oshel didn't find it at first, and when he tried to get there, it looked like it faded towards third base as he was going back to the fence. But Altic has Baumgartner down 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Altic comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on its way. Curveball stayed just inside. It'll go bring the count even at 2-2. Altic again comes set at the mound. And the 2-2 pitch this time. Swung on and driven hard into left field. And it is out of here on a line. Bo Baumgartner has joined the parade here as he hits it out on a line to left field.
Extra hitter number 10, Hayes Olmeyer.
Emporia now on top by 10 at 12-2 here in the top of the 4th. The ball was struck well. There was not any aid by the wind on that one. It was a line shot that got out of here quickly, and we're going to have a pitching change here. Altic has thrown 29 pitches here in the ball game, and he'll exit. So we're going to take a quick 60-second timeout as Fred Hadel will take his warm-up pitchers for the Arrows. It's top of 4. Ottawa trails Emporia 12-2. Back in 60, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
And paid for by Progression. Are you being denied credit? Are you getting hit with high interest rates because of a low credit score? Bad credit happens to good people. In fact, millions of Americans are victims of incorrect or unfair items on their credit report without even knowing. But don't worry, because the Credit Repair Helpline is here for you. We'll communicate with creditors and the credit bureaus on your behalf to address unfairly reported items like late payments, collections, charge-offs, and even bankruptcies, which can lead to a higher credit score. Our proven process has helped hundreds of thousands of people just like you see meaningful improvements to their credit profile. Working to repair your credit today can help you get the new car, new home, or new job you've always wanted. Call 800-296-1281 now and get your free credit score. Call 800-296-1281 to start working to restore your credit. The call is free and the credit evaluation is free. So call 800-296-1281. That's 800-296-1281. Start building your credit today. Again, 800-296-1281.
And back here at Harvey Drake Field, Luke Queen bringing you the action for the Arrows 2020 season opener. We're in the top of the fourth inning, 12-2 Emporia. Brett Hadel coming on the pitch for the Arrows. He's going to replace Lane Altick. Altick threw 2+ innings, 29 pitches.
That's 21. Okay. Who's 21 coming in for?
The batter for Emporia is going to be the extra hitter, number 10, Cade Olmeyer. Olmeyer, nobody on base, nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Olmeyer reached on an error his first at bat and singled in his last at bat. The first pitch from Hadel is fouled off at the plate. No balls, 1 strike on Olmeyer. Pitch from Hadel taken down in the dirt. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch driven into the left center field gap. This one's going to get down, roll off the Reese Nichols sign in left center. Olmeyer will pick it up as he throws it back in, and Olmeyer has a stand-up double. Brings to the plate first baseman, number 22, Riley Wagner. Wagner has struck out and walked so far, scored a run in the third. So Hadel comes set with a runner at second. First pitch into Wagner is too high, ball 1. 17 players on the Arrows roster right now. A lot of arms that can be used on the mound. Hadel, the third pitcher of the evening here. Second pitch on the way to Wagner is also high. 2 balls, no strikes. Wagner slightly open stance. Hadel comes set at the belt. 2-0 pitch on the way. Again, a little bit too high and away. Ball 3. Three balls, no strikes here. Hadel comes set and delivers, and the ball again stays a little bit too high. It is ball 4. And Wagner walks to put runners at first and second. Still nobody away, and John Miller will be the batter. Miller homered his first at bat and struck out in his second. First pitch to Miller again stays high. Hadel struggling a little bit with his release point as the ball stays up a little bit here on him. Another pitch that just crosses above the letters. Out at the chin here. Brett needs to start working down in the zone just a little bit. Hadel comes set. 2-0 pitch on the way. This one right through there. Vic swing, no contact from Miller. It's 2 balls and 1 strike now on the right fielder from Emporia. Hadel comes set. 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, fouled away. It'll even the count at 2-2. Ball comes back into play. Now Brett Hadel will get back on the mound, and John Miller back in the plate. Hadel comes set. And the 2-2 offering. Chopper towards third, fielded by Michael. He'll go to second for 1. No chance for a double play there. Michael tried to get the runner that was coming at him towards third.
Center fielder number 12, Camden Cover.
But the Wagner cut down on the 5-3 put out at second base. The first out of the inning, now runners at the corners. Camden Kermer, the batter. Lefty steps in. Pitch on the way from Hadel. Swung at, fouled away. Strike one. Kermer singled his last at bat. He struck out his first time this evening. 1 for 2 on the evening. Hadel's going to get a replacement ball. Not sure if that one had a scuff or a cut on it, but didn't like the feel of it, so traded it out for a new one. Hadel gives the runners a look. Now comes set, and the offering is just a little bit too high. Ball one, 1-1 on Kermer. Hadel gets his sign. Comes set at the belt. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed by Kermer. Strike two. Runners at the corners. 12-2. Emporia leads. And the 1-2 pitch. Sails a little bit high. Nice job there by Brendan Oshel to bring that one down. Kermer steps back in. Hadel looks in for the signs. And the 2-2 pitch on its way. Changeup stays up as well. So a full count here on the Emporia center fielder. And Hadel's pitch swung on and missed. Foul tip into the glove. Strike three. So 2 outs here. Brings to the plate the pitcher Skylar Douglas for Emporia. Douglas 1 for 2 on the night. Singled in his last at bat and was cut down. He was the runner on first on the 4-3 double play on the line out. Caught there by Hine at second for Ottawa. So pitcher comes set. First pitch on the way. Sails high. 1 ball, no strikes on Douglas. So Hadel's been working down a little bit in the zone. Having trouble hitting him, but when he's leaving it up, can't find the zone, not finishing, following through. Having struggles finding the zone. Runners lead away from first and third. Pitch on the way, and he grooved it down the middle, driven into left center field, and this ball is out of here. Home run this time for Skylar Douglas. It's a 3-run shot over the left center field fence. And Emporia extends the lead out to 15-2. So brings to the plate the 10th batter of the inning for Emporia, second baseman Ethan Garate. Garate popped to the pitcher and lined out to second in his previous 2 at-bats, 0 for 2. Hadel curveball catches the plate, strike one. The 0-1 pitch is away. Ball one evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next one misses. It is 2-1 on the Emporia second baseman. Hadel from the windup. Ball in the dirt. Low, ball 3, so the count runs to 3-1 on Garate. Emporia already with 7 across in this 4th inning on 6 hits. Which is in and fouled away. So go count runs full. So long top half of the 4th inning here for Ottawa. Last 2 innings have been a struggle. 4 runs in the 3rd and 7 across here in the 4th. Warriors spread it out to 15-2 now. Pitches in, hit towards short, beats Fields. Flips across, and the out is recorded at first. So for Emporia, in the 4th, they get 7 runs on 6 base hits. There were no Ottawa errors and nobody left on base. We'll take a 60-second timeout, and we're back here at Orlis Cox Sports Complex. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Paid for by Lose Debts. Did you know that the average American household owes over $16,000 in credit card debt? These credit card companies try to lure you in with low starting rates or tons of airline points just to jack up the interest rates after a few months. Before you know it, you're in over your head and struggling to make the minimum payments. It's important to know you're not alone, and Lose Debts has helped thousands of good people just like you avoid the expensive and lengthy bankruptcy process. With our debt reset program, your debt can be reduced by more than half, and all future interest will be eliminated, making you debt-free in as little as 24 months. This is not alone, and unlike other companies, we do not charge upfront fees or out-of-pocket expenses. Best of all, we provide a 100% money-back guarantee. What are you waiting for? Speak to our agents today at 800-485-5907. That's 800-485-5907. Quit losing sleep over your debt payments. Call us for help. 800-485-5907. Again, 800-485-5907.
And back here at Orlis Cox Sports Complex, Luke Quinn bringing you the action here for Ottawa Arrows Baseball. Emporia with a big top of the 4th inning, 7 runs. They had 6 hits, no Ottawa errors, and left nobody on base, but a couple home runs in that top half of the inning, and they've spread it out here. It is now Emporia 15 and Ottawa 2. Emporia's cut a couple there and got it up into the winds to carry it out, but a couple of them have been well struck and would have been out of most ballparks around the state. Now pitching for Emporia, number 1, Hayden Baumwart comes on in place of Skylar Douglas. Douglas just pitched 1/3 of an inning. Jose Richards leads off the bottom of the 4th for the Arrows. First pitch in from Baumwart, taken inside and low, ball 1. Jose 1 for 1 so far in the ballgame, a 2nd inning single. Pitch on the way, also down low. Jose watches it in the dirt, ball 2. Baumwart goes into the windup. Pitch on the way, swung on, sent out towards center field, but center fielder is there to make the catch, and Jose's retired on the fly out to center for the first out of the inning. Ryan Laurie, the first baseman for the Arrows now, is coming up to the plate. Ryan has no official at-bats yet here in the ball game. He has walked in his only plate appearance. First pitch from Baumwart, and it hits Laurie in a nice padded area, so Ryan will take that one and jog down to first base. So it gives Ottawa a runner at first with 1 away, and brings to the plate left fielder number 23, Blake Olmeyer. Blake flew out to center field in his only plate appearance so far on the night. He is 0 for 1. Laurie gets the lead at first. Baumwart sets, pitches in, a little bit up, and it is called ball 1. Olmeyer back into the box quickly. Baumwart on the mound. Steps in, delivers. Ball grounded to the right side. Going to be a tough play. Nice play there at second by Cam Getz, who just recently checked into the ballgame. That looks like him at second base. So Olmeyer's retired on the 4-3 putout. Laurie advances to second on the ground ball. Brings to the plate second baseman Carson Hine for the Arrows. Hine 1 for 1. A single in the third. He scored Ottawa's first run. Also in that inning, first pitch fouled away by Hine. Good swing there from Carson Hine. Just underneath it, fouled it over the top of the press box just to the right of us. Hine steps in. Baumwart looks through the signals. Given to him, comes set at the belt. And the 0-1 pitch on the way is an off-speed pitch in the dirt. Walked down there nicely by the catcher for Emporia. Count evens up at 1-1. Baumwart again looking in for the signals. Hine awaits the pitch at the plate. The 1-1 pitch on the way is off the plate away. 2-1 the count now on the Arrows second baseman. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, hit towards short. Picked up there. Throw across is just in time to get Hine retired on the 6-3 putout. And that ends the fourth inning for Ottawa. And that will also, by rule, end the ball game as the final score is Emporia 15 and Ottawa 2. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back with some totals and get ready for game number 2 shortly. But again, a 60-second timeout from here at Harvey Drake Field as Ottawa falls in game number 1 by a score of 15-2. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The number one overall health problem that we have and that we're dealing with right now would be being overweight or being obese. How do we talk about this? I think our role is to encourage our patients to become more active, encourage them to park a little further away out in the parking lot, to try and take 1,000 extra steps a day, to try and watch what they eat.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
You know Bank Midwest is where common sense lives. Doing the little things like knowing your name. And it means supporting local sports teams like the Ottawa Post 60 Legion baseball team. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
This is Craig Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dangle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
Paid for by Lose Debts. Did you know that the average American household owes over $16,000 in credit card debt? These credit card companies try to lure you in with low starting rates or tons of airline points just to jack up the interest rates after a few months. Before you know it, you're in over your head and struggling to make the minimum payments. It's important to know you're not alone, and Lose Debts has helped thousands of good people just like you avoid the expensive and lengthy bankruptcy process. With our debt reset program, your debt can be reduced by more than half, and all future interest will be eliminated, making you debt-free in as little as 24 months. This is not alone, and unlike other companies, we do not charge upfront fees or out-of-pocket expenses. Best of all, we provide a 100% money-back guarantee. What are you waiting for? Speak to our agents today at 800-485-5907. That's 800-485-5907. Quit losing sleep over your debt payments. Call us for help. 800-485-5907. Again, 800-485-5907.
back here to Harvey Drake Field, Millis Cox Sports Complex. Luke Queen bringing the action for Ottawa Arrows baseball. The Arrows fall in game number 1 to Emporia Post 5, the defending state champions, who returned a lot of their roster from last year's state championship team. Coach Anthony Markowitz told me it was about 90% of the team is back, and I definitely recognize the names from the last couple years, and they come away with the victory 15-2 over Ottawa. Ottawa struggled to really get the bats going as they just collected 4 hits in the ballgame, and it was just 2 runs. It was a 2 RBI single by Antonio Espinoza in the 3rd. They got Ottawa its 2 runs. Emporia scored 4 in the 1st, 4 in the 3rd, and then 7 runs in a big 4th inning, including 2 home runs hit in that inning. They hit 4 on the ball game, but really swung the bats well. Cade Olmeyer pitched well to start with for Emporia. He was relieved by Skylar Douglas and Hayden Baumward. Aiden Michaels started for Ottawa. He took the loss. He threw 69 pitches in 2 1/3 innings. He struck out 5, just walked 1, only gave up 4 hits, and in his time on the mound, he was responsible for just a 1 earned run in during his time. Just 1 earned, as Ottawa had a couple errors in the 1st that allowed runs to score. A home run from John Miller after a couple of those errors had given Emporia some base runners in the 1st, but it was really just Emporia swinging the bats well and playing the brand of baseball we're used to seeing from them. Ottawa with a couple errors early, but it is, like I said, just game number 1 after about 2 weeks of practice. This team is looking to start gelling together as the season goes along. Coach Kyle Haltig very excited about what this team brings, the talent that is out there, and he thinks that really this might just be one of those games for the Arrows here to open up the season. But we're going to take another quick timeout. We'll come back to finish it up from the first game of the season and get you ready for the second game of our Twin Bill here this evening from Harvey Drake Field at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex. I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Hi, this is Chad Bruner, Director at the ORC. Are you looking for something for your youngsters to do this summer? Then sign up for our afternoon summer camp with Mr. Matt. Interested in getting into shape? Then don't miss your opportunity for all of our fitness classes. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. We see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
And one more time back here at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex, where Ottawa drops the season opener to the Emporia Post 5. Our final score of 15-2 in 4 innings of play here. It was Emporia's bats. It really told the story here this evening. They hit 4 home run balls and really put the pressure pressure on Ottawa early and kept it going off on 4 runs in the first, 4 in the third, and 7 runs in the fourth. As the defending state champions picked up where they left off last year. Ottawa, a little bit of a bumpy road to get started. Antonio Espinosa with a 2 RBI single in the third, plating Ottawa's only 2 runs of the ballgame. Just 4 hits in the contest for Ottawa. Espinosa had 1, Jose Richards 1, as well as Carson Hine, who came around to score a run as he opened up the third with a single. So it was not Ottawa's best outing here to start with, but it is something that we're going to take from the beginning. And Coach Altick said he is expecting this team. It might take him a few weeks. These boys haven't played ball in a while and haven't played together in a long time. And he's looking forward to building this team from this point and moving forward on in the season. Cade Olmeyer gets the win on the mound for Emporia. He threw 2 2/3 innings, struck out 5, walked 3, gave up the 2 runs that came across for Ottawa. He threw 65 pitches. Aiden Michael takes the loss. He falls to 0-1 on the season. He went 2 1/3 innings, threw 69 pitches, struck out 5, walked just 1, and also hit a batter. Gave up 4 hits, 8 runs scored, but only 2 earned runs while Michael was on the mound. So Ottawa balls in the opener. We're going to take a break, and we're going to bring you the weather and a little bit of update back at the studio, and we'll be back here shortly from Harvey Drake Field. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed our broadcast of Ottawa